The importance of a foot radiograph. The importance of a foot radiograph. A foot radiograph is a diagnostic tool that helps diagnose a variety of conditions. The anatomy of the foot and ankle is complicated, and this means that not all fractures are visible with a standard X-ray. Different types of structures must be clearly seen with the proper X-ray techniques, and the patient should be positioned so that the heels of both feet are in close contact with the image receptor. The radiologist should consider the patient's posture when ordering a foot radiograph, as this can help the doctor to differentiate between a fracture and a non-fractured bone. An IR is often used to determine the structure of the foot. The IR is placed on the floor, and the patient stands on it. The patient's weight should be equally distributed among both feet to ensure a good image. The central ray of the X-ray should point between the 2 feet and at the base of the 3rd metatarsal. Regardless of the type of radiograph, the radiologist should be able to identify the fractures and identify underlying causes. A foot radiograph is a diagnostic imaging tool that is useful for locating foreign bodies, determining the location of fracture fragments, and determining the status of the phalanges. The radiographic image is a black and white image that can show the condition of the foot. An X-ray is taken by an X-ray technician who works in the clinic or in a healthcare provider's office. The radiographer positions the patient in a supine position and orients the IR toward the heel. The SAR is then pointed perpendicular to the IR, which is a good position to view fractures. A foot radiograph is an important diagnostic tool because it is a vital step in diagnosis. It is important to understand how the X-ray image will be interpreted. The radiograph will provide the physician with the necessary measurements and guidelines to perform the necessary trimming. Additionally, the image will show whether there are any issues that require treatment or further evaluation. Moreover, the image will also provide the owner with a clearer understanding of their horse's health status. X-rays are important for diagnosing bone lesions and other conditions. Despite their importance, foot radiographs are generally performed at emergency rooms. An X-ray will show the bone in detail. A foot radiograph may indicate an abnormality in the ankle or an injury that affects the structure of the foot. If the structure isn't correct, the physician may recommend a surgical procedure. But if the patient does not have any problems, he or she will likely recommend a surgical procedure. An X-ray image is a black and white image of the body. Dense structures appear white, while soft tissues appear darker. X-rays are usually performed by an X-ray technician. They are often performed in the emergency room for diagnosis. 3 different pictures of the foot are usually taken, from different angles. Depending on the problem, a clinician may need to make several procedures. A foot radiographs can help physicians diagnose a wide range of problems. The X-ray image is a gray and white image, and the density of dense structures is white. However, soft tissues and skin are dark. This contrast makes it important to have the correct X-ray for accurate diagnosis. A patient's foot should have adequate sole depth. A toe length reduction should be done in a vertical direction from the outer hoof wall. Taking a foot radiograph can also help veterinarians identify problems related to the foot. A foot radiograph should be taken with the correct technique. It should be taken under full weight bearing. If the patient has hallux valgus or is prone to bunioness, a foot radiograph can help identify the condition. If this condition is detected, it may be necessary to correct the condition. The veterinarian should consider the issue when interpreting the images. The patient's legs should be supported. The proper angle of the hoof is crucial for accurate diagnosis. A foot radiograph is a very valuable diagnostic tool that can help veterinarians diagnose a wide variety of conditions. It is important to take a foot radiograph with the right technique, so that the radiograph will be accurate. In addition to the X-ray, it is also important to get the proper position. The X-ray machine is the best tool for obtaining a high-quality image. The best way to achieve this is to have your vet evaluate your horse. Normal foot X-ray, normal foot Xray, normal foot Xray.